welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and today I'm going to be showing you guys my Reading Rush TBR. I am so excited to be doing this readathon this year. I've never participated before and I have quite a hefty stack of books to show you guys of what I'm tentatively planning on reading. So for those of you guys that don't know, the Reading Rush is a readathon previously known as Booktubeathon here on Booktube. It's a super wide loved readathon that lots of people participate in, and this is my first year that I'm going to be doing it. So like I said, I'm super excited to be showing you guys what I'm going to be reading. There are 7 challenges this year to fulfill within the readathon, which starts next week, the 22nd, to Sunday the 28th, I believe. It's a week-long readathon. So with that being said, let me show you guys what I have. So I'm going to try and be as efficient with my TBR as possible, because readathons for me in the past when I've tried to do them have never gone well. I always am too ambitious. I always end up committing to too much. It just never works. So what I'm trying to do is cover as many of my bases as possible, double up on books, double up on challenges, give myself options if need be. We'll see how it goes. So starting with the first challenge. The first challenge is to read a book with purple on the cover. So my first priority choice for this challenge is going to be Kalahari by Jessica Kearney. This is a third and final book in her Vitro series that I've read over the last few years. I loved the first one, hated the second one, and wanted to give this third one a try just to finish out the series. The print on this is fairly large, and I'm pretty confident I can read through it pretty quickly, so that is my first choice for the first challenge. It also does cover other challenges, which I'll get to in a minute. So, first choice. The next challenge is to read a book all in one spot. So I wanted for this to be very realistic, and most likely I'll be reading this in my bed, but that being said, I wanted to be somewhat realistic, like I said, with how I did that. And the way I decided to do that was with a short story treasury of classic beloved fairy tales. Now, this is a book I've had for far too long, and there are a lot of stories in here, I think over 200, that I want to eventually read at some point. You'll note that I actually did end up annotating all of the Disney stories in here for a Disney readathon that I did a while back. But the main one that I did want to read for this readathon is The Little Mermaid, which I have annotated with a book outlet bookmark. And I wanted to read this one for a couple reasons. 1, it's a fairly short story. 2, I love The Little Mermaid. 3, there is another challenge that says to read the book version and then watch the movie adaptation, and The Little Mermaid cartoon is one of my absolute favorites. So I figured this would work really well for a really quick read, as well as something that could work for a book to movie adaptation. Like I said, I did tab all of the Disney stories in here as well, so if I really feel ambitious, I might read a couple other stories. That way I have a little bit more flexibility on what I can end up watching. So that is this one. Sorry, I'm putting them all down there because there's just a lot going on right now. Okay, the next challenge is to, I'm looking at my list, is to read a book that you meant to read in 2018. Kalahari definitely counts for that one. I've been trying to read that one for a few years, but the other one that I really am trying to read that also counts for another challenge is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This book was huge on BookTube last year. I wanted to actually, and did pick it up before even the hype on BookTube came out, which I find kind of funny. But I've had this book I think for over a year now, and I really want to read it. It also happens to count for the challenge of 5+ words in the title, so 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I think this one will be a really good read. I think I'm going to try and audiobook this one as well. I've really enjoyed the other Taylor Jenkins Reid book that I picked up recently, which was Daisy and the Six, so I have high hopes for this. Okay, Next, there is a book with a non-human main character. So I figured a couple of those fairy tale short stories would definitely count for it, but I'm fudging this one just a little bit, and I decided to pick up Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Now, I have several reasons for why I want to read it, this version specifically. One of the main reasons is there's 5+ words in the title, so it counts. He is technically a wizard, but are wizards humans? I don't know, but we're gonna say he's more of a wizard, so I think it's like a breed of human? Debate me down below, I have no idea. The other reason is I've never actually read the Harry Potter series before. I have read it, but I don't remember reading it. I legitimately have like a blackout period in my mind where I've told people that I've read the Harry Potter series, and I remember literally nothing. I've seen all the movies, I know the general storyline, however, I remember nothing. So I do also subsequently want to film a reading vlog of me experiencing the Harry Potter books for the first time. If that's something you'd be interested in watching, please let me know. I do want to make that a series on my channel. But that being said, I thought I would start with the beautiful illustrated version of the first book. So that is that. Okay, I believe I'm going down my list. 5+ words, 2018, non-human main character, book to movie, author's first book. Also, why I want to read The Sorcerer's Stone, because again, J.K. Rowling's first ever book. It covers a lot of the things I need to do. So if that isn't enough for me, which I'm already feeling very ambitious, I do have a couple ones that can kind of cover my bases if I get to the week and I'm feeling just meh about what I picked. I have a couple of different options. The first one is Beastly by Alex Flynn. This is a modern retelling of Beauty and the Beast. There's a Netflix that was special that was out recently, although I think they might have taken it off, but there is a movie of this book to movie adaptation, non-human main character, he's a beast, and I thought this might be a fun one to reread, and fairly short as well. And the other one that I do want to read, which I showed to you guys in my reading plan / TBR for July, is Alienated by Marissa Lander. I am really excited to read this book. It's about a girl that does kind of like a exchange program with a guy from another planet, and I've read this before, really enjoyed it, and want to continue in the series. Purple on the cover, non-human main character, and this is her first book as well. So there you go. So yes, that is everything I'm planning on reading for the Reading Rush this coming week. I'm so excited to participate. I really, really want to try and film a reading vlog for you guys for the whole week of the readathon. I have a couple pretty fun things planned that I think would be fun to vlog and experience, so let me know if that's something you guys are interested down below, and that is all that I have for you guys. I hope you enjoy, I hope you have a wonderful reading rush, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!